said terrible things about Jay-Z, said terrible things about Tupac, so it doesn't surprise me, you know.
So you think it's just part of the game?
Oh, we got to go.
Well, what's next for you, Shyne? What's next for you?
Listen to the lost tapes. We all can't be lying. What did Nas say? He didn't like how Diddy did Shyne with different lawyers. You know, but Funk Flex, as I said, he said terrible things about Tupac, terrible things about Jay-Z. So, you know, he brought audiences to my documentary, so thanks for the promotion.
Love that for you. You look fantastic. Have a great day.
What it do, y'all? It's Coffee. Back at it. This Shyne Diddy-ish continues. The saga continues. But even more continuational than that is Funk Flex just being a goofy, holding them pom-poms for Diddy. Like, I just don't quite understand it. He's set to respond to these comments from Shyne on the radio real soon, actually. It's 5:35 West Coast time. He was talking about 9 o'clock, Hot 97, I'ma respond. And why is he in the comments? What, like, is it me, or is this kind of bizarre that he's in the comments 50 times making laughing emojis and all this, and people are like looking at Flex like, yo, you're goofy. Shyne is telling his truth. He's on his Obama vibes. Let the man do what he's doing, you know? He's got his documentary about to drop.
Everybody that heard me wanted to sign me. I would ride my bicycle up the Brooklyn Bridge, and by the time I got down, raps would just come to my head. I got a call. It was like, yo, you gotta hear this kid. His name is Shyne. Kid is nice. Don't tell me who won the with us. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Whoa. This is a bad beat. Everybody wanted him. Somebody called Diddy and started talking crazy. Signing to Bad Boy, I became a millionaire.
Bad Boy was very much like a family for a very long time.
At this point, I'm with Puff all the time. I go to Club New York, we're hanging out, and I think we're getting ready to leave. And then you hear, Bad Boy.
Police are questioning entertainers Sean Puffy Combs and Jennifer Lopez following a shooting at a nightclub.
I had nothing to do with a shooting in this club.
Puff couldn't handle going.
That is now just 2 days away, really a day and some change, as this day's almost over. This one's almost in the books. But that's where this all started with Funk Flex. You know what I mean? He's really one of the only individuals out here caping and capping for Diddy so hard, like I said, with the pom-poms, #1 on the Diddy cheerleading squad. Early on, you know, most people are kind of staying in the cut about this with the allegations and some of the stuff that we've seen, you know what I mean, that they don't really want to touch this situation. It's really seeming like it's really some Diddy Stein Island-ish or something, you know, and everyone's kind of chilling. And Funk Flex was like one of the first people I seen. At one point, he put a post up kind of trying to stay neutral, but you could feel that he wanted to advocate for Diddy. And then next thing you know, when Shyne put the promo out for this Shyne documentary, right? Again, dropping in like 2 days, Honorable Shyne, Funk Flex just goes off, you know, calling Shyne a liar, a punk, like he was trying to like swagger jack or disrespect B.I.G.'s legacy, that like, you don't really sound like Biggie, this, that, and the third. And, you know, Puff's the one that signed him. Y'all know there was some buzz around Shyne. People wanted to sign Shyne. And Diddy's the one that had that vision so much, you know, why he went with the rollout that he did and was talking about Shyne as an artist and his voice so much prior to his Ish dropping. So it's like, how you going to get at Shyne about that and not get at Diddy about, you know, the things? It's like the same thing. I don't know. It just makes no sense. Like Funk Flex just doing some goofy ish. And we've seen this before. We're going to get to that. But what I got to say is, we saw recently Shyne and, you know, like being questioned, why did he have smoke with Diddy or, you know, have the feelings he had towards him, then make peace with him, then do interviews and stuff like that to help push his political career and do the reunion at the that BET Awards when Diddy got that Lifetime Achievement Award. And Shyne flat out said, yo, like, I'm not on that ish no more. I did my prison time. I've left these rap dreams behind, and it's something else now, you know? He called me a brother and all that. He really didn't treat me like a brother, but I have no ill will towards him. I'm on a different level in my life. I've left that stuff behind, but and I'm not harboring those feelings anymore. I'm trying to change things in my native country of Belize and do what I can with this opposition to be able to follow in my father's footsteps, you know, to change the legislation where his record can won't be able to hold him back from running for prime minister, but also just doing what he can now with the different things he's doing politically. Shines on just another time. You heard? Like, everyone's like, yo, he's on his Obama vibes. Let him do him. There's nothing wrong with him putting this documentary out and commenting on what happened with Diddy. You know, people want to know. He let it be known. I'm just not seeing what Funk Flex is talking about. And we also, like I said, that was a major narrative back then when all that went down. The blogosphere wasn't here like it is now. You guys feel me? Like, if there was social network then and whatnot, things might have went very differently for Diddy. You heard him quote the great Nas, right?
Light it up, the whole city is mine. Pretty as dawn. I don't like the way P. Diddy just shine with different lawyers.
From the original Lost tapes way back in, I think that was 2002, and you heard him off the track Purple. The whole city is mine. Prettiest Don. I don't like the way P. Diddy did shine with different lawyers. It was nasty work the way Puff did that case, man. And when this was going on too, this current investigation, this current case that the feds got him, you know, under indictment, locked down, no bail and all that, they went back and were asking J-Lo about that. You know, did he make you hold the strap, etc. Shyne kept his mouth closed, took them years like a man and did them like a man and got deported and everything like that. But the feds were looking back into that situation. It's wild, man. And I really feel like Puff hung him out to dry. He did him filthy back then, man. So real talk, y'all, comment and let me know if you guys agree that Funk Flex just on goofy time. You know, Shyne is at this different stage in his life and reflecting on his career and putting this documentary out. Like, I mean, think about it, y'all. Symbolically, metaphorically, realistically, everything he went through in his life and doing that prison bid. And then now, you know, being deported after it, being in this political push and doing everything that he is doing. And then what happens with Diddy and him reflecting back on it all, it's like, gotta really be something for Shyne to take it all in and look at where he is as he continues on this journey in life. Make sure you hit the comments with all your thoughts. But like I said, this ain't the first time we've seen Funk Flex do something like this. You guys remember way back when the All Eyes on Me movie was dropping.
Hey, I told you! I fucking told you! You Pac fans always talking that talk. Shut up, ball. Shut up, ball. Shut up, ball. Came in there, popped himself in the leg. Popped himself first. That's what happened. I said, pop mistake with question. No, listen. We keeping it a G today. You know why? Because that studio, he knew who approached him. He had to steal on him because he knew he had an issue out there. And when he got there, they was just going to take his jewelry. They didn't even touch him. He pulled out the steel, shot himself.
Hurt my heart. That's what I do. We was rocking with him heavy.
Absolutely. Was rocking with him heavy. Everybody loved him. He gets to that elevator. He sees some cats that he knows. They try to juke him. nervous and shoots himself He gets shot. Sees, am I lying?
He was coming for another session with somebody.
He was coming for another session, whatever. Sees, when they ran up on him, did he panic, pull the gun out, and shoot himself? Sees, yes or no? I got the story right. Nah, Caesar's here. Caesar's here.
He resisted.
He reached for his joint and popped himself first.
Y'all heard that, right? You guys remember that? He was calling Tupac Cheddar Bob and he lied. And then he was crying too. Like, I don't know, man. Funk Flex just comes off highly unhinged and all that, man. Like, something's a bit off about Flex, man. But he was ishing on Pac hard back then. And then, if you guys recall, WACK100 was on the same type tip, you know? Pause, right? He was calling Tupac gay. He was calling, you see here, like calling the Afeni Shakur a dope fiend, and, you know, just disrespecting Pac's legacy and his mom. It's just disgusting, man. It really was. And there was, if you guys recall back then, there was like a theory and a controversy going on where Benny Boom directed that movie, and where was John Singleton is who the family really wanted to tell Pac's story when the time ever came, but it didn't happen that way. And you know, R.I.P. John Singleton, he had some things to say about it all. But WACK100, there was like a theory back then that he was trolling so hard, and Wack was nowhere near what he is today. He was kind of coming into that after the whole Stitches thing and all that. And, you know, a lot of people felt that was paid promo, that he was getting paid to do that and promotion for the movie on a social media vibe. And like, I don't know, I always look at so many of the things WACK100 does is extra goofy, extra clown leprechaun type ish. And like Funk Flex was doing that then and he's doing it now, you know? I don't know, it's just, it's real WACK100-ish of Funk Flex. And I feel like since that Tupac stuff happened, that a lot of people lost a lot of respect back then for Flex. Y'all let me know if you agree or not, and your thoughts about him being, you know, the head cheerleader on Diddy's Puffy. He's like, I've been known a long time. I call him Puffy. Y'all call him Diddy. Like, I don't know, man. He really wants everyone to know he's the leader of the cheerleading squad. But in regards to all this, and again, everyone leave me your thoughts on everything. Documentary set to drop soon. Man, Funk Flex is 549 now. He gonna be on the radio soon, responding to Shyne. But you know, like we said, Shyne spoke about how he moved on, he healed. And, you know, he's at just a different stage in his life. And, you know, he originally didn't want to do the reunion show with Diddy, but he did it for Belize and for his political career. And he did an interview with him for the same reason. But at the end of the day, you know, he just sits back and looks at everything, and he destroyed his life. And who I forgave and who moved on, and for, or he said to the media at the time, and who I forgave and who I moved on, and for the better interest of Belize, because he was in a position at that time to give scholarships and maybe invest. I would not deny attempting to bring the investment to Belize and contribution to education and Belize. Like, see, Shyne's just on some different ish these days, you know what I'm saying? But like, he's telling his story. It makes sense to me. But Diddy had a rep respond. And, you know, they said Mr. Combs was acquitted of all charges related to the 99 Club New York incident and has consistently maintained his innocence. He cannot accept or condone any characterization of his actions as demonic or malicious. And he also praised Shyne regarding his new career path as a politician, but maintained that he was disappointed that his former label rapper chose to raise the dust on a forgotten issue. That's not, I don't look at it that way. This is an incident, like everything comes back around full circle in his blogosphere era, you know? Like, You think people aren't going to ask Shyne? You think the media, that's the way it goes when the major news stories break, and especially something like this to this level with Diddy. You think Shyne ain't going to get asked about that? Come on, man. This ain't the first time. You know what I mean? So media outlets have already in the past want to hear what someone who was signed to Diddy had to say. The downfall of Diddy has been playing out for a while, man. So, of course, now here with this wild indictment, they're going to ask Shyne, and Shyne's telling his story and doing what he's doing. And Funk Flex is holding them pom-poms. It says, it is unfortunate that Mr. Barrow, again, this is a rep for Diddy, chosen to revisit these allegations. Mr. Combs trusts that responsible journalism will weigh both the established legal outcomes and Mr. Combs' positive, long-standing support for those he has worked with. As the disgraced rapper, producer, whatever you want to call him, is in jail. So there you have it. That's Diddy responding through his rep. Shyne just trying to move on and be the Obama of Belize, in a sense. That's what people are calling him now. What do y'all think about that, man? Does he got Obama vibes going on and all that? And you heard him. He quoted Nas. It's like, we seen this before. You know, he disrespected Tupac. He disrespected Jay-Z. You know, Funk Flex and WACK100 back then were leading the charge against Tupac. Flex lost a lot of respect then. And I see this as nothing more than being a goofy, cloud-chasing cheerleader at this time, man. So that's going to do it for this one. Hit the comments. Thank y'all for tuning in. Again, the documentary drops in 2 days. Let's chop it up on it all. Subscribe. It's Coffee. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.